Okay, question 22b was as follows. The diagram below shows the graph of y, which is y is equal to negative x plus 2, x minus 5. The graph cuts the x-axis at a and b. So question B1 was find the coordinates of the points A and B. So we need to find the coordinates of A and B. And what we're going to use is the equation which is given there. Okay. So when we look at this graph, you can see that A and B are meeting, the graph is meeting the x-axis when y is 0. So when you look at this point, when you look at point A, the reading on point A on y-axis is 0. The reading of the graph on point A at y-axis is what? 0. Same applies with at point B. Okay, the y-axis is 0. Okay, therefore we can replace y by 0 because on both points x-axis is made at 0. That's a reading of y. So we're going to say O is equal to that. Okay, so what we have just replaced is 0. Okay, we have just replaced y. Okay, once we have done that, what we're going to do is we should all know that if the answer we get is 0, that means one of these expressions in brackets should give us a product, should give us a sum or a difference which is 0. So it's either the sum of negative x plus 2 is 0, or the difference of x minus 5 is what? 0. That's why we're getting 0, because we're multiplying these the difference and the sum we get afterwards. Okay, so to find this, we are going to presume, now we are going to ask ourselves that if negative x plus 2 is equal to 0, what is the value of x? So I'm going to rewrite this expression down. Okay, then I'm going to put like terms together. Okay, that means the 2 will go to the side where 0 is. So I'm going to say negative x is equal to negative 2, because 2 is closing the equal sign, will become negative 2 plus 0. Okay, then negative x is equal to negative 2. Okay, once I've done that, then the next thing is I need to get rid of a negative sign so that I just remain with x. So what I'm going to do is this. First of all, you need to understand that negative x has a coefficient. Even if it's not written, the coefficient of negative x is negative 1. So there is negative 1 there. Okay, so that means I'm going to divide both terms by negative 1. Okay, but it can also work when you just don't write a negative 1 there. You just cancel out the negative signs. Okay, you cancel the negative sign on the x and also on the 2. Or you can divide all those two terms by a negative sign. So now I'm going to presume that there is 1 there. Then I'm going to divide both sides by negative 1. Okay, by negative 1. Okay. Once I've done that, then I'm going to say negative 1x divided by negative 1 will give me x, which will be equal to, so negative 2 divided by 1 by negative 1 will give me positive 2. So the value of x when negative x plus 2 is equal to 0 is 2. Okay, now let's see what will be the value if x minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, if x minus 5 is equal to 0, what will be the value of x? So I'm going to rewrite that. Then I'm going to put like terms together. Then I'm going to have x is equal to 5 plus 0. Then I'm going to add. Then I'm going to have x is equal to 5. So the value of x is 5 when x minus 5 is equal to 0. So here I've gotten two answers. We have gotten 2 and 5. These are the codes for x. So these are the values of x. So now, as I said earlier on, we have got 2 and 5. So 2 is smaller than 5. So where can 2 be as the code for x? Okay, so remember, when counting numbers, we start from 0 going to the right side. When counting positive numbers, we start from 0 going to the right side. So meaning, we start from 0 going to the right side. That means A is coming first before B. That means the point A should have a smaller number. Therefore, the code for A can be A, open bracket, 2, comma, what? We said the graph is meeting x-axis when it's meeting x-axis where y is equal to 0. So the value of y when the graph meets the x-axis is 0. So meaning the code for A, the point A, is 2, 0. Those are the coordinates for point A. So I can write them there. So the answers we are supposed to write were A, 2, 0. Now let's come to the second question. Now we have already decided that since 2 comes area before B, since A comes area before B, that means the bigger number will be for B. So which means the x in B, on point B, will be 5. So that will be 5. Now we already said about the value of y where the graph met the x-axis, which is 0. So which means it is going to be 5, 0. So these were the coordinates for A and B respectively. Okay, if you have got questions, you can ask in the comment section. Otherwise, these were the answers. Let's go to question the next question, which is 22b2.